6. Looking better this afternoon, but not out there right now, right, Katie?
Yeah, now we're starting to see some crashes come in. So this is a look towards 295. All lanes here are blocked of 295 northbound between Pritchard and New Kings Road. So we've got a crash here, and you can see this backup forming. So let's take a look here towards traffic maps. We had some thick fog through that area earlier, so that could be part of the problem. But again, it's 295. It's the northbound side here between Pritchard and New Kings Road. So if it were me, get off here at Pritchard, or before you can jump on New Kings Road and then jump back on 295 northbound to go around. But those northbound lanes there are blocked. I'll keep watching it and I'll let you know when they reopen. Sign up for our text alerts here because we'll send one out and let you know when it's open. But for now, those lanes are blocked. Also, where we were seeing some very thick fog, I showed it to you about 10 minutes ago. Now there's a crash. 295 northbound just before 295. At least this one, all lanes are clear, but that just means the vehicles are over on the side, and that can be hazardous as well because it's hard to see those vehicles that are off in the shoulder. You got to be very careful today, and we are starting to see those accidents start to roll in. Back to you.
I'm going to send things in to Katie Jeffries.
More in the ViStar Credit Union Traffic Center about that crash along 295. So it's just past Pritchard and just before New Kings Road. And somebody I know sitting in that traffic said, hey, I haven't moved in 30 minutes. And it looks like they're letting a school bus go by, a couple trucks. Maybe they're trying to reopen one lane here, which would be helpful. They've moved some of these cars into the far left lane. But I counted about 4 vehicles that look smashed up. So please be very careful when you're passing this. Not a lot of wiggle room there, but it looks like they're in the process of reopening that one lane there of 295 northbound. Let's look at this on a traffic map. That still means traffic, though, is going to be very, very slow through that area. So 295 northbound just past Pritchard, but before New Kings Road, that's where all that congestion is. You could maybe jump off at Pritchard, take it over towards New Kings Road, then get back on 295 northbound to try and go around it. Just a little detour. So we're still seeing some heavy fog for those of you driving along 95 in the Georgia area or going across the Dames Point Bridge, so please do be careful. Another crash over here, 95 northbound, just before you get to 295, so kind of the Mandarin area. All lanes are clear, that's off to the side, but be careful when you do pass by. Heavy congestion building in, about 15 to 20 minutes already to go across the Buckman Bridge from Blanding towards I-95. Also kind of heavy here along 17 near NAS Jacksonville. So even though we are seeing some parts of the area where the fog has lifted, it's still quite foggy out there in some other areas this morning. Our viewership is very wide, so like Palatka, Georgia, we know you guys are still seeing the fog out your windows. Now let's check in with meteorologist Mike Prangley with more about how long that'll last.
Yes, as far